Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Gina Syailendra and I'm going to present my paper, which titled Prospecting Consumer Interest for Fashion NFT in Indonesia. I'm co-author this paper with Pak Dularso and also Pak Nurhan, and we are all from School of Business Management Institute Technology Bandung in Indonesia. Okay, so the introduction part. So basically, NFT has been quite a buzzword. I assume that all of you has already heard about NFT. So the sales actually had already hit like $25 billion last year, with celebrities walk in, making NFT became like a $40 billion market, like actually like in 2021. So as we can see, like there is like this Eminem like buy this profile picture like monkey NFT for like $100,000, and even like Snoop Dogg like I don't know open like this NFT team dessert restaurant. So it's really such a big thing in this world right now. So what is NFT anyway? So NFT stands for non-fungible token. So non-fungible means that it is not replicable. For example, that US dollar, for example, it is fungible. So maybe you can like Venmo or like send like $5 to your friend, and then through like online platform, and then they give you like the real like cash $5, and it will be like okay, it's still like the same $5, but maybe like non-fungible part, for example, is like a painting. Like there's only one original Van Gogh painting, so it is non-fungible. It is non-replicable. And this token is actually represented by a smart contracts, and the smart contracts is based on blockchain technology. NFT enables us to have like something like owns like our own digital ownership, and it also allow the creator of like this NFT to get like ongoing royalties if they sell it like in the same platform, and also it proves authenticity for their works. So what is like fashion and NFT, right? So actually fashion is like one of the industry that will be disrupted. I think it already is, like with the rise of digital assets in the form of NFTs. Like brands like Balenciaga, and this is also Gucci, Louis Vuitton, they already have like released their own NFTs in the form of like maybe virtual clothing, maybe runway shows, video game items, etc. And this technology actually provide like abundant advantage, such as like immutable records that will enable everyone to like to guarantee this its authenticity, and also like ongoing royalties, as I already told you before. There's just like lots of potential that NFT will provide to further innovate the industry that has long since been dormant. Like there's already like lots of startups that's already like emerged from this technology, and we will see more in the future. So the research objective is to define the prospect of consumer interest in fashion NFTs in Indonesia. And this research is already done like 4 months period from March until like June 2022. So in the chapter 2, I'm talking about like what is like blockchain NFT. Blockchain is like a system to record information in a way that makes it like really difficult or like nearly impossible for you to change, hack, or even cheat the system. It's essentially like blockchain is like a digital ledger of like transaction that is duplicated and also distributed like across the entire network of like computer system on the blockchain. So there'll be like hundreds of thousands of like computer like in this system or in the blockchain system, and each block in the chain it contains like a number of transactions. And every time a new transaction occurs on the blockchain, like there will be like a record of the transaction, and it will be added to every participant ledger, to every computer on the network. So it will be very hard to, like hack the system, because you have to like hack the entire like computer. Like there will be like hundreds, and like they're not really connected. So it will be like almost impossible to hack the system. And fashion NFT, actually like COVID has accelerated digital transformation in almost like every industry, like including like fashion industry. As you can see, this is there's like Gucci. They collaborate with Super Plastic, one of like NFT project. They make this 500 exclusive NFTs, which also like paired by a handcrafted like ceramic sculptures from this NFT. And there's also like startup like selling virtual sneakers called Artifacts. It's already acquired by Nike, and they use like this augmented reality to try clothing like virtually, as you can see in here. This also like the virtual sneakers that they collaborate with Nike, and like people like, yeah, you can like change the colors, you can change like the patterns in just like one click of your hand, like on your phone. And there's like a startup called Dress Act. I think it's already been there since 2020. It's a marketplace for digital only fashion pieces. So there's no physical pieces. There's no physical product, like only digital product. Is a really groundbreaking like innovation actually. And you can like upload your photo in there, and they will like send you like your pic, like the photo that you already upload in the clothing that you bought, in the digital clothing that you bought, as you can see. But actually like fashion NFT, like an NFT itself, it has its own barrier to reach like a greater audience. Like the market of NFT is very, very volatile, it's very high risk, is full of uncertainties. There's a very limited track record on this technology and these assets, and it's closely linked with cryptocurrency like value fluctuation. So actually, like there's this study that 60% of people still prefer tangible products over the virtual ones. So I'm thinking about like, how about we pair digital products with the tangible ones? So this counts my hypothesis. The first one is Indonesian customer are potentially interested in fashion NFT products. And the second hypothesis is that by we pair like digital assets in the form of NFT with its tangible ones, it will enhance like customer willingness to purchase fashion NFT products. So the research methodology is the first thing is search trend analysis. So it's through like Google Trend. I search around like the topic of NFT popularity throughout the last 5 years, from May 2016 until like May 2022. And there's also a survey questionnaire where I conduct like with over like 200, more than 250 Indonesian people ranging from 13 and 35 years old, where this questionnaire dissect into 4 parts about understanding of blockchains, about interest in digital assets and its purchase intention, and also like how about like consumer interest in fashion NFT and purchase intention, and also their attitude towards the prospect of fashion NFT in the future. So this I also like done like interview. It's conducted with also 4 people, range from 20 until like 40 years old. The interview will not only like assess their understanding, but also we dig deep into like their interest in the digital asset, like their purchase intention, their needs, their challenges, like how they think, how they work, like as well as their view on the prospect of NFT. And also like I done like some case study like to better analyze the use of NFT in fashion companies worldwide. I analyzed like NFT products that's already like been launched by Nike, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dress Act, the Fabricants, and Dolce and Gabbana. And this is the results. So from the Google Trends in Indonesia in the past 5 years, actually the NFT trend has been like greatly spike in 2021. Like before it's like they've been like very stale, very dormant, and then like in 2021 it's like have like a very, very high surge, and then it goes down again 2022. And but it's still very volatile, like it's still way better than like before. And in terms of fashion and design itself, it's already like been fluctuating like quite a lot as well. And I associate this trend with Gartner hype cycle. So actually, I think like in 2021, like NFT is at its spike, and then it's already like been going down. But it means that the NFT, this technology is moved toward like the slope of enlightenment, towards the slope of like customer like more willing to like adopt this technology to like to a mainstream adoption. So I think it's been like pretty good. And in terms of like the result of my interview analysis, I learned like actually like not a lot of people have already like joined the NFT, and there's like some factors that maybe like prevent them, and also like encourage them to like jump into digital assets. So digital assets include blockchain, NFT, and also like of course like fashion NFT, and also cryptocurrency. So what makes them like unwilling to like go into like digital assets? Some of them were like their lack of information about the asset is a very, very high risk. They fear of like losing their money. They also don't really have time to study the asset. They lack of confidence like about the asset's utility in the future. Like there's like also like a lot of data. The fear of being scammed, and practicality like of regulation and so on. And also things that makes them like maybe like want to like go jump in the digital asset. There are like some factors such as like the authenticity of guarantee, like also like the art, the social status, the ease to prove that authenticity, or maybe they also like fear of missing out, like fear of from their friends, or like from people that they see on the internet. And also like money from the trading is also like one of like the huge part of why they want to like jump into digital assets. Also some of them see it as a long-term investment, or maybe just like some new learning experience. And from the questionnaire analysis, the responded characteristic I get, like there's like for each group, like teen, young adult, adult, and senior adult is dominated by young adults, actually like 60% of them, and also like second by adults. In terms of education level, there is like student, college student, also like worker. Like most of the respondents actually are college student and worker. Like only small percentage are like student from like elementary or like junior high school things. And also like use like cluster analysis using like SPSS. And I see that people like in here, like who prefer like digital over like conventional fashion. So actually like this kind of analysis divided into like two parts. Cluster one and also like cluster two. And the cluster one is like people who are like more likely like jump to digital asset, like who have like more understanding about it. Like they are actually like, you know, like they prefer digital over like a conventional fashion. It's also like have like NFT purchase background as well. And also like the cluster two who like, you know, like doesn't really, you know, prefer like the conventional physical one. They don't really have like NFT purchase background before. um and I also see that if like that person already like have purchase background in the cryptocurrency, they are more willing to like have like purchase like fashion NFT. Like on the other hand, who does not really have like you know, cryptocurrency purchase background, they don't really like interested to purchase NFT as well. So there's like a correlation between like product and technology knowledge, and also like whether they're willing or not to like spend their money on like fashion NFT or like other blockchain derivative product. And also like in terms of like pairing digital and physical fashion, like I also seen it's also like this data from questionnaire. There's also like a lot of people in Asia who are like interested to buy like a pairing between like digital fashion NFT and also like its physical product. So it's also like really interesting. And from this, I got a conclusion that in the past year, like NFT has gained like quite a lot of significant traction with its peak in 2021. And fashion is actually one of the industries that will be disrupted. It's already, I think it's already disrupted. And this paper showed that fashion companies like range from luxury houses, startups, and big sportswear brand are currently exploring how can they leverage their technology. And also like from the question I also interviewed that I do, it proved my first hypothesis, which is like Indonesian customer interested in fashion active products. And for like my second hypothesis is from the question also like the case study, it can reflect like there's like a positive outcome from pairing a digital assets in the form of NFT with tangible products. Thank you.